friends, welcome back to my kitchen. Today in my kitchen I will show you
how to make a simple mutton curry recipe with potatoes. This curry I usually make on weekends and serve it with steamed rice. If you do not like potatoes, you can omit it. I have taken 500 grams of mutton with bones, and now I'll marinate the mutton for half an hour with 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of red chili powder, three tablespoons of curd, and 1 tablespoon of mustard oil. In Bengali cooking we usually use mustard oil, but if you like white oil you can use that also. So mix the mutton pieces well and marinate and keep it for at least half an hour. Here I have not added any salt, otherwise it will leave water. I have used 6 medium-sized onions, 1 big-sized tomato. But here, instead of slicing or making a paste with the onions, I will grate it in a grater. This will give a nice texture to the gravy. So this onion is almost in a crushed form. Same way you have to grate the tomatoes as well. See, you can see it's little fine and crushed in a crushed form. In a mixer jar, I'll make a paste with 1 inch of ginger and 10 to 12 cloves of garlic. Make a semi-thick paste with water. This paste you can make beforehand and keep in the fridge for at least 2 to 3 days. Now for tempering, here I'll be taking big cardamom, cinnamon sticks and small cardamom, the green ones, and 2 bay leaves. And for the dry spices, I have taken half teaspoon of garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder and 2 teaspoon of coriander powder. These spices are all homemade. I usually make this at home, but you can use the packet ones also. As the curry is made with potatoes, I am using medium-sized potatoes and using it as a whole. Now in a pan, add 2 tablespoons of mustard oil and heat it to a smoking point. Now add the potatoes and fry them with little bit of salt. If you want, you can use these potatoes directly in the gravy, but I like my potatoes to be little fried, so I am frying it beforehand. See, I am adding salt, but I will not add any turmeric powder. After taking out the potatoes, in the same oil, I will temper with 2 bay leaves, cardamom, cinnamon and big cardamom. Temper it for few seconds and then add the grated onion, fry the onions till it changes its color to light brown. This will take some time. If the onions are fried well, it gives a nice color to the gravy. You can add salt to the onion to fasten up the frying process. See, the onions are fried well. Now I'll add 2.5 teaspoons of that ginger garlic paste which I made earlier, and saute it with the onions till the raw smell of the ginger and garlic are gone. Now add the grated tomato. Now continue to saute till the ginger and garlic and onions are fried well and leaves oil from the sides. This way the raw smell of the tomato won't be there, and once you see it has left oil from the sides, that means it is done. You can see it's nicely fried. Add some water so that your spices do not burn. So it is sorted. Now is the time to add the dry spices. So I'll be adding one by one. First I will be adding cumin powder, coriander powder and garam masala powder. And then goes in the turmeric powder, red chili powder and salt. Now saute it for at least 2 to 3 minutes. If the spices need water, you can add very little water so that it doesn't burn and cooks properly. So you can see it's sorted well and has left oil from the sides. Now add the mutton pieces. The mutton pieces has curd in it, so it will leave little bit of water, which you have to saute it and dry. Stir it in medium flame for 3 to 4 minutes. You can see water, and once the mutton pieces are sealed, just cover it and give it a time to cook for at least 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, open it and cook in high flame till the water from the curd evaporates and leaves oil from the sides. Mutton takes time to cook. You have to give some cooking time to this, and if you do not saute the mutton properly, the curry won't give that have that texture and taste. So now you can see the mutton pieces are almost dry. Add the potatoes so that it is fried with the spices. So now you have to fry this for another 2 minutes. Mutton tastes good if you saute it well, giving it some time. So you can see oil from the sides. That means the mutton pieces are sauteed well. So now is the time to add in a pressure cooker. So in a pressure cooker, I have added 2 glasses of water. Heated the water first and then adding the mutton and the potato pieces. Never add mutton in cold water. If you do that, it will make your mutton tough. Now pressure cook the mutton pieces for at least 3 whistles. After 3 whistles, when the steam is out, cool it off completely and then open the pressure cooker, and the mutton curry is done. It is ready to be served. You can see the color of it. It's so